This is an overview of what you can expect from the Purdue Forestry and Natural Resources Summer Practicum. The dates and times presented in the following slides will be for this year's students, but the location and general information remain about the same year in and year out. My name is Courtney Mycroft. I am the Natural Resources Lab Coordinator for the Forestry and Natural Resources Department at Purdue University. I serve as the Summer Practicum Director. I coordinate getting the students, instructors, vans, and equipment up to Summer Practicum and stay all 5 weeks with the students as a resident of camp. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. My contact information will be available at the end of this presentation, and it is also posted on the FNR Summer Practicum website. So what is FNR Summer Practicum? This course series is required for fisheries, forestry, and wildlife majors in Purdue's Forestry and Natural Resources Department. It is only available to students enrolled in these majors. This field course series is 6 credit hours earned in 5 short weeks. What that means is that we are outside, working hard, and learning a lot over a relatively short period of time. Now let's get into some more of the where and when details. We will travel north from Purdue about 9 hours to just outside of Iron River in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. To get there, students can drive themselves, ride with classmates in their cars, be dropped off by parents, or ride in Purdue vans from campus. Covenant Point Bible Camp and Retreat Center is what we will consider home base for our 5-week stay. Purdue FNR and Covenant Point have worked as partners for nearly 30 years to provide housing, food, classroom facilities, and recreation opportunities for summer practicum students. Students live in a bunk-style room, typically with 3 or 4 other students. They typically get a whole bunk to themselves, a top and bottom bunk. To keep from overwhelming your cabin mates, please plan to keep most of your personal belongings on or under your bunk. For the 2019 Summer Practicum, students will have to arrive by dinner on May 5th. You can choose to arrive in the afternoon on Saturday, May 4th. Covenant Point will start serving meals on Sunday for dinner, so you'll have to go into town for food if you choose to arrive on Saturday. Do note that you will have to be up in Michigan the weekend immediately following finals week. Now let's transition into what students can expect up at Practicum and what the FNR department expects of those students. As a summer practicum student, what should I expect? You should expect to be outside in the rain, snow, or in the sunshine. Expect to interact with others, work long days, and have homework. Apply what you've already learned and learn new things to prepare for next year. See and do new things every day, and have fun outside of class opportunities. What does Purdue FNR expect of its students? We expect our students to be professional and to follow all Purdue policies and Covenant Point rules. We expect students to be on time and prepared each and every day, to be respectful of instructors, guest speakers, teaching assistants, camp personnel, and one another, to listen and to follow directions for your safety and the safety of others. We also expect students to engage, get your money's worth out of this experience, or at least allow others to get their money's worth. Now let's get down to business. How in the world do you prepare to go to Summer Practicum? First of all, expect all temperatures. These are average temperatures, but it is very common we will see 40 degrees in the morning and mid-70s in the afternoon. Prepare by packing layers. One heavy coat isn't as good of an idea as a rain jacket that can also act as a windbreaker with a zip-up hooded fleece, a flannel, and a t-shirt. You may want to bring 1 or 2 pairs of base layer, or as we older folks call it, long underwear, for use in the first couple of weeks. We always recommend wearing long pants and sturdy boots anytime you're in the field, but shorts do come in handy if you're wearing waders on a warm day or to change into once you return to camp after classes for the day. Sandals are often a preferred option during off time once the weather breaks. Typically, students are canoeing and kayaking on the lake by the beginning of the 3rd week and regularly swimming by the dock shortly thereafter. Do note, when the temperature gets warmer, that's when the bugs come out. Be sure to come prepared to combat the ticks and mosquitoes. We provide an extensive packing list of required and recommended items based on your major. When it comes to learning in a field setting, you need to be sure you've got your basic needs covered. We recommend that you bring good boots that you've already worn to break them in, wool or synthetic socks to prevent damp feet from forming blisters, versatile rain gear, both a jacket and pants, to keep you dry during rain events or even during dewy morning exercises, bug nets and bug spray, and Band-Aids. The Summer Practicum website has this equipment list ready for you to access. In late fall and spring, I will be reaching out to this year's Summer Practicum students to prompt you to complete certain tasks in preparation for departure. Be certain you are checking your email and Blackboard frequently, at least once a week. Read through the Summer Practicum website. Share this website with your parents to help answer their questions. And if you need more information, please ask. Note that we have a mandatory meeting for all 2019 Summer Practicum students on Tuesday, March 19th at 5:45 p.m. in Fenler Hall, room 241, also known as the Dean's Auditorium. We are giving you ample warning for this meeting, so clear your schedule for this day. We have a lot of information to cover before we leave for camp. So, what should you expect? You get what you put into this experience. If you see this as a challenge that will help you grow as a natural resources professional and an opportunity to make connections with fellow students, faculty, staff, and other professionals in your field, you will get those things out of it. If you see this as just another requirement to get you through to graduation, you simply won't gain as much. Attending Summer Practicum is a valued and cherished tradition in our department. Many graduating students and returning alumni reflect fondly upon the learning experiences that they had at Summer Practicum, the friends they made, and the way they came to understand how they fit into the field of natural resources. That's not to say this is easy, quite the contrary. It's a challenge that you enter to learn and grow and come out the other side better for it. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. This goes for students attending this year, students attending in future years, students considering our program, and parents. I'm happy to talk about Summer Practicum.